Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are and wherever you're listening from. I'm Tina Boyle Whyte, your host with the Bridge Broadcast Show with WYTV7 um, Christian Broadcasters Network. Well, it is Monday, December 2nd, and I'm really excited to be here with you guys. Let me fix my collar. Be getting some cool points here. Really excited to be here with you guys today because today is it really is the first weekday in the month of December of 2019. And I'm really excited. I guess I'm excited for several reasons as I have just gone through the Thanksgiving week this past few days. And as I go into December, I'm just reflecting. I'm in a reflective state. We've been working on really the body. We've been doing a lot of talking and learning about the body. And I just want to take the time and stop and be intentional. And if you're listening along with me today, um, I want you to go with me and I want you to think about um, what you're thankful for. And I'm going to even say something as simple as this. Something as simple as the sunshine that is shining on my face right now. I just, I'm grateful. I'm thankful in this time where it could be really busy in the season of what is intended to be a season of giving and a season of love from Thanksgiving all the way up to Christmas and the New Year. Many of us get really lost in the hustle and bustle, and I want to really just take the time and just say, you know what? I'm grateful for the day. Most recently, my stepfather, he was hospitalized on last night, and this it's a relationship that I've had and known since I was like a little girl. And I would venture to say it's been 30 plus years. And my stepfather was somebody who I could really talk to as a young child, all the way up to now, as someone who's 50 years old. And that's a 37-year relationship. And as I reflect on the relationships and in this season of giving, I'm going to pause because on Thanksgiving, what I did instead of, spending, going house to house, I took some time and I went and served others who would not necessarily have been served. I served students at Marquette University, the international students and students, or people from the community. I took the time to give back. And I know most people say, it's the time to be with your family, but sort of what I talked about before we went on holiday break last Monday, sometimes if we're not careful, we get lost in the hustle and bustle and the conversations of relationships, and we tear some relationships, which would almost seem irreparable. Um, but we tear relationships in times when we're not often thinking or really intentional about building positive relationships, and we just have to be careful as we're walking with one another during times or seasons such as this, where it's designed to be a given season. And so I just want to stop and just express my gratitude and my thanks first to God for giving me life, health, and strength, for allowing me to be here another day. Then my husband, just I'm really grateful for my husband. He's been a great support, a great friend, and a great husband. And I'm just giving thanks for my family, and no matter what family may look like, you have family. And sometimes you have to find yourself in a place of just praying for your family or loving your family from a distance. Um, but either way, it just really still stand in a place of love. I just want to spin off and talk about love. I just the love of God and God's love. And I'm going to go back to my stepfather. But God's love, his love is so infinite, it's beyond measure. And when I think about his goodness, I'm just amazed at the goodness that he has toward us. And so I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for that. My stepfather, he's been a role model all my life. And even though now I step in the pastoral role, and he's been my stepfather. He may do things very different than I, but the love that I have for my stepfather is beyond measure. And I was able to go and see him yesterday, and to see him in a position. He was able to drive himself to the hospital, but his stomach ruptured, and to see him in a position where he's just at the mercy of the doctors was just it grabbed my heart. And so um, I just want to remind you that those relationships, as I talk about those friendships, value those relationships. My husband talks about a relationship with people of 30 years. Um, I don't have that track record, and it's okay. Um, but when you do have those relationships, I want to encourage you to value those relationships, love the people you are in relationships with. Find yourself in a place that you know you're in a giving and a receiving, because sometimes often givers find themselves in a place where they are only giving and not receiving. And so um, find yourself in a place where you are just in a place of love, where you're just comfortable with you. See, at the end of the day, it is about really you and where you are. And once you find yourself in that place and you're comfortable with where you are, you know what? That's good. If you're in a place of love, with everything hung up on the law of love, the Bible talks about everything that's founding and hung up on the law of love. And if everything is in the place of love, we're in a good place. And I'm thinking about the power of your spirit, soul, and body, such as this broadcast is about that. If you are whole in yourself, if you're whole in yourself, and I'm gonna tilt to give you a little more sunshine of me, but if you're whole in yourself, that speaks volumes. And when I say whole in yourself, when you are happy with yourself and you're complete, meaning no stress. You're not walking in strife. You're not walking in unforgiveness. When you're walking in love, you're walking in gratitude. You're walking in that place of peace. That is a good place to be, because it's really a reflection on your body. It really, everything that you do mentally or physically, um, it all comes back to your body. And so I encourage you to just find yourself and we have not been talking about the soul this semester or this season, but find yourself in a place where you're good. You're in a good place with your soul, your spirit, soul, and body, your mind, will, and emotions. Find yourself in that place where you're good. I found myself in that place. I'm settling in that place. I'm finding myself in a place of self love, self worth, self value, confidence, where I'm in a place. And I speak to you, the audience, but I'm really speaking to myself. I'm really stepping out into this space for me. And I get to share with you. And I'm really excited that I do have the opportunity to share, but I'm more grateful that I'm growing. I've been on 3 seasons and I've grown so much, just the space of growing. And so I'm just really excited about this new season. So let's talk about the new season, 2020. I am, as I'm doing the body, the new season, I'm thinking about really going green, really finding myself in a place of being whole, and really going in a space of being green. And so it is important that the two, you can't separate the two out. And this journey that I've been on, working on my body and healing my body, I'm going to be talking to you more about that in the next semester and all the things that I'm researching. I'm so excited about, the natural things, the things that I'm doing to take care of myself. And when I started, if you go back to season one, I didn't have much hair, but I've gone the natural route and I've literally used natural things. Look at my hair now, and this is with a nice clip. My ends are clipped, my it's even, and it's at a good place. It's just we're at a good place with my hair. Um, And my hair is a reflection of kind of what's happening on the inside and the outside. And my spirit, I'm a reflection of what's happening on the outside and the inside of my spirit. And so, I just wanted to encourage you as you go into 2020. My 2020, as I'm thinking about it, I'm going to be doing the 12 days of Christmas, but my 2020 focus is go green, get focused, and in a place of healing, I am going green, and I'm healing my body, and you will be hearing much more about that. And just being in a place of wholeness, I just encourage you to be in a place of wholeness, wholeness with relationships. If you're in toxic relationships, find a way to get the toxicity out or to rid yourself of those relationships. Um, or what is your or? Really, there is no or. You want to self preserve. If there's a relationship that is not good for you, you really want to say, you know what? So be it that we be best well together. I'm going to opt to not be in this relationship. And so sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to do that with things in your life. You got to take out some things. And there's some things I got to take out of my life to include. I did the show on the sugar show. I love sugar. And when I say sugar, everything sweet, those have to come out of my life because it's killing a part of who I am. And so this season that I'm going into is a season of discipline, exercising, weightlifting. What are some things that you have to work on that you have to become more intentional about? I want to know about them. I would love to hear about them. But if I don't, you know what? I trust that you will be well. Well, I just wanted to come to you briefly and to talk with you about gratitude and wellness and wholeness and in preparation for 2020. I look forward to seeing you next week. Next week is the last week that we'll be broadcasting for this season. And what we'll do is we'll do the 12 days of Christmas and we'll do like 5-minute videos. So watch out for those videos. Check me out. Again, you could always email me. Go back and watch some of the videos that we've done on health. If you have any questions, do give me a call. If you have some areas that you are concerned about getting yourself whole and healed, call me. Let's find you some resources. I'm here to help you be whole, spirit, soul, and body. I'm your host, Tina Boyle Whyte. It has been great being with you this morning, this afternoon, and this evening. Please reach out to me and tell me uh, if tell me something. But we'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your week and be blessed. And we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.